Hey Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing a message that is meant to reach you right now. And to do this reading, these are the 4 piles for today's reading. They all have a sun card, and whichever sun card you're the most drawn to, then this will be the deck we'll be using for your reading today. Another way you can pick your pile is through the crystals. And so let me introduce them to you. For pile number 1, you have the Mookite Jasper. And this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 2, you have the Citrine, the yellow Citrine. And this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 3, you have the yellow Aventurine. And this is what your crystal looks like. And for pile number 4, you have the red Jasper. And this is what it looks like. So, take a look at which one of these 4 piles or 4 crystals you're the most drawn to, and this or these will be the piles for you here today. In a moment, I'm about to assign zodiac signs to every pile. So if this is something that you do not like to pick with, or you feel like it's going to interrupt your intuition in picking your pile, then please pause the video. Take as much time as you need. I do like to put you first so that you can take the space and time to pick your piles properly. Once you're done, please head down to the description box, click on your times, and I will see you in your readings. But if you do like to pick with zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, this next section is specifically for you. Right, so I have the zodiac sign crystals in a case, and I'm going to shuffle them around. Let me shuffle them outside of the camera so that I don't hurt your ears. I'm going to shuffle them around, and then we will be picking 3 zodiac signs for every pile. Let's see what we get for pile number 1. I've taken 3 out. So pile number 1, we have Pisces, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Pile number 2, we have Leo, Virgo, and Libra. Pile number 3, 1, 2, 3. We have the signs Cancer, Capricorn, and Scorpio. As for pile number 4, we have Gemini, Aries, and Aquarius. So, my dear soul family, These are the 4 piles for today. These are the zodiacs associated with every pile. Please feel free to use your rising, sun, and moon. I highly recommend in a reading like that with what you're meant to hear right now to listen to these 3 signs. But this is, of course, all up to you and how you feel about it. That is the most important thing. So if you feel like you want to go with your sun or your rising today, maybe you just feel like your moon, or maybe even your Venus or your north node. It is all up to you. And once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your times. I'll see you in your readings. Before I let you take the space to look at everything, I just want to advise you, because a lot of you ask which sign should I pick with. If you are asking, I would highly advise you to pick using your rising. I personally love also picking with my sun sign. In today's reading, like I mentioned, I highly recommend the 3, but it is always up to you. I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. If you chose your pile intuitively, then your crystal for this reading is the beautiful Mookite Jasper. And this sun card is what led you to the deck that we will be using today. If you chose your pile rather using your zodiac signs, then in that case, your signs for this reading are Pisces, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, then please don't worry about it. You will see that they are here for a reason. You chose your pile intuitively. Trust the process and know that these signs are here, as the energies attracted to your reading. I'm sure if we read them along with your cards, we'll be able to see the synchronicity in the energies present in your reading. Okay, so let's create now space and take a look at your oracle cards first to find out what message is meant to reach you right now. Okay, so this is your significator card. It's the Poet. It says relationships and vulnerability. All right. Also, the feather pen is catching my attention. Let's see. All right, you might be writing something, signing something, and maybe not at all. I think we should wait. You have the rune stones with ancient wisdom, fate, and divinity. All right. You have dog, protection from a powerful friend. And you have box, you will receive a gift. Wow, okay. Let's pick up this card. So you have Mercury in Leo with drama. And you have Mercury again in Capricorn with organization. Right, so this actually spoke to me. But when I say spoke to me, I want to say it delivered the message to me that something may erupt in your life that may initially scare you. You might think it's entangled or complicated, and it will quickly come into order. Okay, so this is probably telling you, don't be afraid if anything in the next couple of days starts going wrong. Keep your calm. It's going to come into order. Not only that, you might get a gift as a consequence. So it's kind of like the universe created this situation so that you actually get a benefit from something. Okay. Really cool how the deck just spread out into a near fan situation. It's really helping us find out what your cards are for this reading. All right, I also feel this one. So these are your cards. Let's take a look at what they are. So you have the 10 of Swords. What if I push this up a little bit? I think I'll have space for another tarot card. You have the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Wow. I see why your guides or the universe is choosing to show you this message. Sorry, there. Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the... Apologies, the camera cut out. Okay. Right, so let's see the rest of your cards. Wow, right off the bat. Did you notice 10, 10, 10, and 10? What is up with that? Have you been seeing a lot of 10 10s? A lot of 1s as well? In all cases, this synchronicity is definitely talking about a huge event that is happening, and it's starting off with some great difficulty. But my dear pile number 1, do not worry. This event is coming for as a huge benefit for you. So you have the Page of Swords. Well, we can push these up down a little bit. All right. This is a 10 in case it's not showing up on screen. There we go. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. All right. Really cool. This is going to be a big message here for pile number 1. This is not just your everyday message meant to reach you, although everything is important that we receive with love and respect. This one is a major one for you. You have the 7 of Wands. You have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Swords, another synchronicity. Wow. 2 8s. You have the Queen of Wands. The 6 of Wands. And you have the Magician. We still have more cards, 3 more cards. We'll take a look at them in due time. Let's keep it here. I'll keep it right there. All right. So let's take a look at this event. Like, you can really see a challenge with the 7 of Wands that is quickly leading to success. We can also see how you might initially feel a little bit stuck, but things are sort of like magically, in a way that you may not even understand, change the whole situation for you. So let's take a closer look at what this event is going to be like. I mean, is it a difficulty with people or work, or what is going on here? But in all cases with the dog, do you see? Protection from a powerful friend. This is definitely saying, do not fear what's going to happen, my dear pile number 1. Whatever this event is and how hard it's going to feel, or maybe how much tied down you're going to feel with this, don't worry. It's leading you to great happiness. You're going to be absolutely protected. That's one of the strongest messages that you're getting in your reading today. And like we keep repeating, not only is it leading to your great success, but it's going to give you a great gift. So let me just, like I said, take a few moments to see what this dramatic event is. This looks to me like unequal power. Like with the Page of Swords, someone who quickly says something or quickly takes an action that is not as experienced as you are. Also, this person kind of falsely thinks whatever this is, this person represents. This energy could be a person. It could be a new law that your company could release. It could be a new system. It could be something that comes from a naive person who quickly says something or quickly takes a decision thinking they are in power, not realizing just how much you are actually the one in power. You know what this actually, funny enough, reminds me of? It reminds me of someone who is like a manager, for example. And because they are quote unquote out a manager, they think that they have the full power, but they don't understand that something such as experience for the organization could be way more valuable than someone who is in a higher hierarchy. So this could, for some of you, translate as your manager having some sort of power and saying and doing something just to try to keep you in control or exercise their power or do something dramatic or the other, not realizing that this move will actually change the dynamics between the two of you when they realize that the company actually values expertise more, and finally them realizing that that is the true power. So this is the quickest example I had in my mind to read what your energies could be. It is a general reading, but let me give you a few other also strong examples to translate this energy to you that I'm seeing. This could also be like, maybe you work in a specific field, like for example you work in a science field, that decision makers don't truly understand the depth of, or maybe technology, right? Let's say technology. I think I'll be able to give the example better. So they don't fully understand what the full capacity of your field is. So they run a decision and they say, well, everything that uses this technology cannot be legal or cannot work in this and this and this areas. But you in your industry don't need to operate with that and can still help the people and help the industry using another technique that doesn't break the law. Of course, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't do that. I'm just telling you the kind of energies. Like, it won't be illegal and it will still be beneficial or something. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say that whatever this is, in the next few days, you might find someone in your personal life, in your work, in your family, in your group of friends, in your business, whatever this is. Maybe you're a writer. Look at that. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe the publisher will think they have power over you. That's another way. You know, swords could be a publisher. And your popularity with the Queen of Wands, you might be a popular writer. Ooh. Your popularity will far outweigh the power that this person was trying to exercise. It could, I think by now, with the different examples, you're starting to see what I mean by the energies that I'm seeing. Someone will create some sort of drama that will quickly come in order, but instantaneously, these spoken words will first hit your heart. Or maybe this is energy that already happened, by the way. Will first break your heart, and not break your heart, will make you feel tied down. And it's going to feel heavy. Oh my God, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with that? Where did this come from? But it will be a great benefit to you because it is quickly actually shifting the reins of powers between you and this person. And the situation will truly show this person or organization who has power here. And this ultimately will be to your great advantage moving forward. So you can see you're quickly winning over a situation. And perhaps the Eight of Swords here is not you. You were challenged, but the real person who is going to be stuck is the sword person that is represented in your reading here. So you're shifting powers where they are the ones stuck now and not you, leading to your ultimate success. So what's your message other than the whole story that you're meant to hear beforehand? Your message is keep calm, really. Don't be afraid. Don't make any hasty moves. Be calm and know that this is happening for your benefit and that you're absolutely protected from what is going on here. Yeah, look, it says relationships vulnerability. This is definitely about connections in a certain area, like your work or your family. Okay, or your friends or your relationships. So don't fear. At the back of your mind, know that things are going to come into order, and it is happening for a reason. Look at all these 10s, 10, 10, 10, 10. I mean, all these synchronicities are really shouting something here. It's definitely saying, yes, we're speaking to you. Do you see the synchronicities? It's no coincidence. And you're going to be absolutely protected. Don't be vulnerable in the situation. Be calm. Try to solve it little by little. And before you know it, with the Eight of Wands, you're going to be the one who's benefiting from the situation. It's going to resolve like magic with the Magician. Also, the Magician is a skilled archetype, which means, and look at how the hands are moving. It's similar to the Page of Swords. One raised their sword, the other one raised their magic wands. You're represented by the wand here. And so this is really telling me that one person's going to try to do something, and then they're going to find out who's really got power. Okay, so you have the Nine of Wands, which clearly shows you're protected from all of this noise. Don't fear it. Wow. You have the Sun card, shows not only positivity, great positivity from the situation, but a lot of healing. So perhaps this is saying that the person who initially thought that they can exercise power, or this organization, now knowing how protected you are with your power, are gonna actually come back and try to readjust things with you. And finally, look at that. You have the World card, completion. It's gonna finish in no time, this whole situation, but it's all happening to your advantage. Remember that as you go through this situation, my dear pile number one, it is your strongest message in today's reading. And funny thing is, I was just touching your zodiac signs as I was reading this message. So if these are not your zodiac signs, maybe you'll be dealing with someone in these zodiac signs, or maybe an organization that started within these zodiac signs. So take it how it resonates. Also, Sagittarius represents, towards the end of November and December. If you're watching this now, then maybe something's going to be resolved towards, in November leading to December. But until then, you're going to be totally protected. Like maybe you're finally reuniting again, and the story here is completed by the end of November to December. But until then, the whole time you are protected, and you will start seeing the gift behind this. You will start feeling your power straight away because of the Eight of Wands. That's why I say straight away. And you can even see it here with the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords, how quickly the situation is shifting. Where you were challenged, they are quickly the one stuck with this situation. In all cases, with the Ten of Cups showing up as your first card, this is again signifying quickly turning to your favor. And favor is a small word to what I'm seeing here. This is actually ultimate happiness, like the most favorable situation in this case. And fate is also standing out to me, making me feel like it's fated for you to receive this gift. And now is the time for you to receive this blessing that's coming out of this situation. So, my dear pile number one, do not fear what's going to happen. In fact, when you start seeing things going, whoa, 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 do tell yourself, between yourself, of course, be alert, stand up for the challenge and everything. But at the same time, tell yourself, congratulations, this is the message I've received, and I'm about to receive something great out of this. So, my dear pile number 1, this was your message that is meant to reach you right now. I truly wish you the best in this situation. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away, all while enjoying the journey of being self-disciplined. It truly teaches you how to enjoy it. And it's really a mind-shifting book. Once you close it, you never think about productivity the same way ever again. And if you would like to check it out, read more about it, check out the reviews, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 1, it was such a pleasure doing this reading for you. Please do update me on how this situation runs out in your life. Wishing you the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose your pile intuitively, then your crystal is the beautiful Citrine. And this is the deck that we will be using through the sun card that you have chosen. However, if you have chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then the signs for this reading are Virgo, Libra, and Leo. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. They are here present in the energies of your reading for a reason. They could be people you're going to be meeting. They could be energies, specific energies, just like the ones we find in your cards during the reading, telling us about something or matching the energies that we will be seeing. Okay, so let's pick up your tea leaves. I see 1. I also see a split here. So, whoa, these turned out to be a lot. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Wonderful. Always lovely to have tea leaves. Okay, so let's put your tarot deck to the side and see what cards you have. I feel like this is your significator card, so let's see what it is. Pomegranate. There. Pomegranate. Vitality, sensuality, bodily autonomy. Okay. Keep it right there. Let's pick up a tea leaf. You have Seahorse with Family Matters. Okay, this card revealed itself. It says it's Saturn in Pisces with the keyword loss. Okay, let's keep it here. You have the Chiromancer, delivering news, collaboration. Okay. Tea leaf, Vase, secret admirer. Okay, you have the Priest, perseverance and faith. You have letter, news, resolution, communication. Lovely. And finally, look, I want to tell you that your message today for a lot of you is from someone you have lost in the past. This could be a message from a dear loved one who passed away, or it could be a message about someone you left in the past who secretly still loves you. It could also be a spiritual, so third part of you here, if these two do not resonate with you, it's also a spiritual message that is meant to reach you. So please take it how it resonates. Okay. You have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So right off the bat, one of the biggest messages that is coming through today is that things are going to resolve for you. You might be hearing about some communication very soon, and it is about some great prosperity that is coming to you. This could be, for a lot of you, some inheritance that you're meant to receive right now. All right, so cool. Let's see the rest of the cards. You have younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. And you have haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. Beautiful. I really see through this card with the haystack. You know that quote, looking for a needle in a haystack? This is definitely something you're not expecting at all. In fact, pomegranate reminds me of Persephone, so it's something like it's like something coming from the underworld or something from the unknown up into the light that you're not expecting at all. You are today seeing through almost a crystal ball, where spirituality or tarot, your family from the other side, or a loved one is letting you know that you're about to receive in your hand something that is fated, that you do not see coming at all, one that is going to be very prosperous. So let's see why you have younger woman. Family matters. This is where, underworld, family, it's initially where I got the quick idea that this is some family member or loved one that passed to the other side that is giving you that message. Okay, so let's see what younger woman here is and what this is all about. Okay, so you have the King of Pentacles. Wow, I'm telling you, you're about to receive great abundance, especially with the rabbit. Rabbit is a symbol of prosperity and in huge numbers. Some of you might be inheriting something huge or receiving something huge. Wow, the sun is meant to be in your reading. It's going to, of course, be some very positive news that you're not expecting, but one that you're fated to have right now. And you have the Empress, again, a card of abundance. Can it be any clearer? Wow, pile number 2. Oh my God. This seems to be great abundance pouring, flowing into your life. I hope we get the time for you. Look at that. 4 of Wands, you see celebration. It's something that's going to make you and your family happy. Okay. It's a level up also, because the 4 of Wands is a milestone. So it's a huge level up for you. 4 of Cups, you're not expecting or seeing this at all. And it's going to come into light. It's currently happening as you're watching this reading. And it's like one of these things that totally happen out of the blue. It's not your regular life story, things that you would watch in movies, like what are the odds? It's a big thing. 3 of Cups, you and others are celebrating because of this prosperity. Wow. And you have the 5 of Wands. But it will lead to some sort of it will lead to some sort of disagreements. Obviously, something is coming in great abundance for you and others that is not expected for all of you. It could be you and your partners at work, you and your colleagues, you and your family, you and your city or your country. Something like that. A huge energy here of great prosperity. But you want to be careful, because once this energy settles in and everyone's happy, it may lead to problems, maybe of people wanting to fight about shares or wanting to take more. So a little bit of, noise may happen as a result. We'll pull out some cards and see what your guidance is in regard to that. Your guidance may be, ignore the noise. It's not going to lead to anything. Or it may be guidance on how to protect yourself. But in all cases, this is one of the coolest readings I've done when it comes to a message that is meant to reach you right now. And perhaps this younger woman can help us with the 5 of Wands here. We'll find out in a moment. But it's something that you're meant to receive right now. It's fated for you and others to receive this. And this is the news being delivered to you in today's reading. This prosperity is going to make you feel stable. It's going to make you happy, receive a lot of abundance in your life. It may make you feel free. It's really a huge step up in your life. To be honest with you, the most thing that's really grabbing my attention as a reader for you is to help you with this energy. So let's first see, is this something you should be concerned about, or is just part of, you know, the deal, part of, you know, what's going to happen? So 3 cards are popping out. So for a lot of you with family matters here, could be great inheritance. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. So 5 of Wands, what is that, please? And should pile number 2 be worried about it? 6 of Wands, I don't think you should be worried about it. It's time of great success. And most of you are like, usually the 6 of Wands would be depicted as someone up high in a horse and everyone else is down below, if you know how the 6 of Wands looks like. But here, do you see, everybody's celebrating equally. So celebration is in the air. I feel like your cards are saying, actually, since don't worry about it, you will have some people wanting more here and there. They're not going to be able to take anything. Just continue to enjoy your ride unless something else shows you. So you have the Death card. See, it shows that someone has passed on to the other side for a lot of you and is passing something on to you. If this is not your case, then this is a huge transformation in your life coming from the underground, from the underworld. You see, coming out of the blue. And you have the Fool card. Okay, I feel like the Fool card, to be honest with you, came in conjunction to the 5 of Wands. And it could be giving 2 meanings, and maybe you should consider both meanings. This means that most of these people creating these trouble are going to fall. Actually, this is the only translation. I'll tell you why. Because on the other foot, the ladybird which is a symbol of good luck, is holding this leg. So if you're grounded, you know, you don't want more, you're not trying to cause any trouble, you'll really be hit with good luck. Others who are like in the flow of this chaotic energy of wanting more, you know, it's like their insecurities are triggered and it's gonna make them fall. So don't really worry much about it. This is definitely saying, especially with the lady bird here being depicted as legs, I see an emphasis on legs. Stay grounded. You know, it's the underworld. Stay grounded and you'll be absolutely fine. Don't worry about this. In fact, I don't think that it's coming near you. Let them be. It is to their own detriment. Okay, so let's take these cards out. Perhaps that's why this card, you know, was on its own here, isolated from all the positive cards that we've been seeing for you. Okay, so now my question becomes, what is the energy of younger woman? So what is the energy of younger woman? I don't know. I think we should check. So why is younger woman present in this reading? Please. Why is younger woman present in this reading? 3 of Pentacles. This is someone you're collaborating with. Wow. 10 of Cups. Happy family. Maybe someone, for a lot of you, this is someone in your family. Wow. And the 10 of Pentacles. Look, for some of you, this could be actually signifying you, right? That you're collaborating with others, family tree. You and them are going to be happy. You could be the younger one to the person you have lost. And in that case, they are saying, my dear young, lovely one. They're emphasizing just how much you are dear and loved to them. But for some of you, this is the energy of you collaborating with a younger person in your family. And maybe building a stronger bond together. And experiencing that happiness together. So yeah, take it as how it resonates for you, my dear pile number 2. But what a cool message this is. And really, with the pomegranate, this is coming out of the blue into the physical world with bodily autonomy. It reminds me of, yeah, the physical world. From the spiritual to the physical, to the earth. And it's fated for so many of you. And in fact, there are more signs present in this reading. Remember, we had Virgo, Libra, and Leo, of course. I can also see here Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So thought I should mention that. Overall, because you're dealing with so many people and so much happiness, this is happiness for you and so many others. A lot of people here, you and many other people, are really going to feel prosperous and blessed and happy these coming days with the news popping up. When this news comes up, smile and remember your message from your dear loved ones or from the universe. Take it how it resonates. Big energies are ahead for you, whether this is actual inheritance or the universe gifting you presents and your spirit guides wanting to let you know about it. It's not coming just for you, it's coming for many others like you, one way or the other. So like you could be family, could be your colleagues, as I mentioned, could be your city, your country, or something. Great news for everyone, and like abundance and prosperity. My dear pile number 2, this was such a cool reading. I truly wish you the best of luck and happiness with this abundance for the rest of your life. Please do update me whenever you can. I would love to hear your stories. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but really you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away. It's an ebook that will change your mindset forever about being self-disciplined and achieving your dreams, to the extent where it will teach you how to enjoy it and not go through it with suffering. Really a mind-changing ebook, and if you're interested in checking it out, read more about it, see the reviews, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 2, sending you so much love. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen your reading using your crystal, then using your intuition, then your crystal is the beautiful yellow Aventurine, as well as this deck through the Sun card. If you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case your signs are Capricorn, Scorpio, and Cancer. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not, if these are not your signs, please do not worry about them. Do know that these are energies that are meant to be present in your reading. Maybe these are people you're meeting or specific aspects with these zodiac signs that will definitely match the energies of your cards. Okay, so let's clear the table and see what your oracle cards are and what is the message that is meant to reach you right now. I feel like this is your significator card, and it says the catalyst, radical changes, taking control. Ooh, okay. Let's keep it here. You also have, whoa, talk about changes, bell, signal, alarm, celebration. What's going on in this pile? Wow, okay. I feel like the month is catching my attention. November? No. If you're watching this now, this reading is in November. Of course, if you're not watching it now, this card for you means right now. Something is happening right now. Isn't it cool, guys, how every month the months stay relevant with us, telling us about things that are happening in this specific month and the months that are coming after it? Isn't it cool? Have you noticed that? Okay, You also have success. Wow. Loving this energy for you, pile number 3. So cool. You have scissors, disappointment in some affair. Actually, to me, the scissors here are representing cutting off something great from your past as you're moving forward with this news. And you have younger man. Isn't it interesting? In pile number 2's reading, they had younger woman. And so if you were drawn to pile number 2, I highly recommend it. And actually, the funny thing is, it was exactly in this location. So you have Saturn in Cancer with charity. Remember when I told you their energy is present in your reading? There we go. Beautiful sign of Cancer. Charity. And you have Mars in Sagittarius with domination. Really cool. Finally, you have Saturn in Gemini with concentration. And this card always reminds me of it says so many things, but the thing that is standing out the most to me is Spirit asking you to keep your mouth sealed in regard to something. Not sure yet. Maybe as it's lining with younger man, stay silent, don't talk about it to other people. Of course, who would it be then? Okay, we'll see why you have to keep your mouth silent or the news silent. Let's find out. But this is going to be so cool. So cool. So, what message is meant to reach you right now, my dear pile number 3? And I'm feeling these two, honestly. Oh, there we go. So these are the cards. Let's check out what they are. You have the 7 of Pentacles. Really cool. All right. The 2 of Pentacles. The 7 of Cups. I feel with the 7 of Cups, it's like news coming out of nowhere. Creating radical changes in your life this month. Oh, okay. The Strength card. Powerful news, in fact. This is a major deal. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, you can see that. And it's leading you to your success because of the 8 ball here. You know, once you, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't played billiards in such a long time. I think if you bring it down, that either gives you a lot of points or you win. I can't remember. Okay. I also heard in my mind winning move, and look at that. Oh, maybe you're making a winning. I have to wait. Because there's news here. 5 of Pentacles. This looks like a rather excited 5 of Pentacles than usual. I may have limitations, but I refuse to let them define me. I'm capable of achieving great things. Wow, so cool. You have the Ace of Pentacles. And you have the 4 of Swords. And look at that calendar. Let me look up close. Yeah, it's the calendar from, is it January to December? I can't read it. I can't. All right. It's a calendar. Maybe we're not meant to focus on the months. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, what are they going to be? January to December. 4 more cards. We'll keep them here so that we don't forget them. And let's see what's going on here. So, because of some important news, it is leading you to cut something from the past. It is the catalyst, this information or this news, that is going to make you cut something from the past, win over something that was difficult in the past, and it's leading to great success for you. I see that the message that is meant to hear to reach, that the message that is meant to reach you right now Ah, this is snooker. Anyways, the message that is meant to reach you right now is to play it the right way. When you are going to hear some news, initially, this news may not be easy, but it's inviting you to move ahead and not be disempowered by it, but rather empowered. Because if you make the right move with this out of the blue news, it's going to lead you to some sort of delicious new beginning. You are being empowered to act despite the news, because if you do, you will get something. You will make a move that will get you something absolutely unexpected. Let me give you an example. So, let's say you had a friend who kept promising you that they were going to help you out with something, like help you register a certain business, or help you, at work, finish up an Excel sheet that you couldn't understand, anything or the other. And then they call you up and they tell you, oh, I don't think I really feel like coming over today. I think I want to go out and have fun. Not that this is a bad thing for this person, but maybe they promised you something so big and this is so major to you, and they've changed their minds and they're not going to help you anymore. So here, this is the universe passing on a great gift to you. You know how this quote of teach me how to fish, don't give me a fish, teach me how to fish. In that case, your reading is telling you that if you take 5 minutes, I said 5 minutes because it's 5 of Pentacles, it could be more, but if you take a little bit of your time, you will understand 3, 4, 5. You will understand the sequence of how this works exactly. In fact, 2, 3, 4, 5, what are the odds? You will understand the sequence of how this works, and you'll no longer have to depend on this friend or freelancer or something any longer. And it's going to be such a big move that it's going to be creating so much success in your life. This is like such a small example. It's so unfair to the energy of your reading. I can't really think of an example of that magnitude, of something initially that is alarming, but it's coming as a gift from the universe to help you receive something so big and find your rest. Maybe something in your life is causing you to feel so tired, and you overcoming this challenge and difficulty by making the right choice of being empowered during that bad news, or what you will think is bad news. Not only will it empower you and finally help you befriend a difficult situation, but it will give you a lot of rest. You'll finally feel free. So perhaps the lips being sealed here is your guidance to not speak badly about it, not say things like, oh, I'm entrapped, oh, this is bad luck for me, and to rather act right off the bat on quickly fixing the situation, or empowering yourself by making it or doing it yourself, because you will receive things that even your wildest dreams would not ever imagine. Not only that, but you're going to feel empowered over the situation, and most importantly, it seems that you're going to finally find your rest. And that seems to be, with the ending card, one of the big factors to you in this situation, because it could have been a really tiresome situation. And that's why you have the scissors. You're finally cutting something off from the past that used to bring you a lot of disappointment and trouble, it seems. And so this month seems to be a key month where you're going to find a lot of success in whatever you were trying to create. And more than that, you're feeling empowered. You're getting so much more than you could have ever imagined, and finding your peace. So I've already explained that. But this is talking about making the right choice in the right moment. That's why you have the lips sealed. The whole key here is patience with the Seven of Pentacles. Don't get frustrated initially. You're going to get more than you think. And so what you say will matter to how you do things, or how you choose the path to your life. Because if you instantaneously start saying, oh, I have bad luck, oh, everything is standing in my way, oh, I'm gonna fail, then it's gonna be the driving force to how you move. And so your guides are really insisting on letting you know, make sure that when this situation hits you, it's how you speak about it that will determine how not only you come out of this situation, but what amazing things are going to happen as a consequence. And it does seem like you have more cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there seems to be more in regard to this situation. Whoa. So you have the Temperance card. What does it say here? Indulging in heavenly elixirs at the bar. But let's not forget the virtue of temperance. Sip responsibly, my friend. Okay. You have, so that's what it says, bar. Okay. You have the Death card. Even death can't resist a good deal. All right. We have 2 more cards. So that's an extra card of Waite, A.E. Waite, the creator of the writer of the classic Waite-Smith deck. And you have the High Priestess. And look at that. Something that you don't see now will be revealed to you. Listen closely, my loves. The whispers of the universe are all around us. Yeah, this is definitely a direct message from the universe and your guides to you about something you're not seeing. And don't take the news at face value. The High Priestess about looking in depth, and you can see it here, right there. Look more into the situation and realize that maybe on the surface it looks like something may be bad, but deep within, if you act responsibly and moderately, keep your cool, you will find something amazing within this month. You're finding success this month. So it's not like something in the long run that's going to happen to you. In fact, most of the success and the results are happening for you this month. So with a little here, walk through it gracefully and don't be afraid of it, and empower yourself. Thinking, I got this, I'm going to do this, it's going to be great. And my friend, it is going to be not just great for you, not just super empowering for you, and with you getting more than you can even imagine from this situation. Without this happening, you wouldn't have received the gift of the universe, that you're meant to receive it this way, through empowerment, perhaps not through weakness. The way it's rolling out is for you to receive it with you being strong. Yeah, it's taking you on a route for you to fix so many things that you're not seeing. And so this situation is allowing you to see so much about all the little things that may not be going right. And that's really what's going to empower you. So as I was saying, not only are you receiving something way bigger than you even thought you can get, but it's finally giving you peace of mind and rest. My dear pile number 4. And so the news will be the catalyst to all the major changes happening for you this month. I feel like there are so many things happening this month that you're not going to fully recognize the situation by the end of the month. Whether it be in your work or your family or your friends, your career, or in regard to something that is at the moment troubling you. I really feel like this is signifying you, younger person. I feel like this month there's success coming to you. You're going to be successful. Your life, who you are, because it's reflecting on your power as well. And yeah, with charity, it's a gift for sure coming to you from the universe and your spirit guides. My dear pile number 3, congratulations on this. I want to say amazing news, because although it may not feel good, it's changing your whole life completely this month. This was your reading, my dear pile number 3. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. All the best of luck with this situation. You're gonna handle this like a boss, and I'm already so proud of you, because you're depicted in your reading as someone very strong who's gonna handle it with a positive, strong mindset, not from a mindset of challenge. So good luck with that, my dear pile number 3. Remember, at all times, it is your gift from the universe. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. I do feel like the scissors are also saying, cut out the disappointing thoughts and get straight into it. You're stronger than you think. This was your reading. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to help you become a productive person right away. It will change your mindset forever and empower you into how to become a self-disciplined person, all while enjoying this process. Because it's not about, suffering or holding your breath. It's truly a process that you can enjoy every single day. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. You'll find the information there, the reviews, everything that you need to know. And by the way, there's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in. Wishing you the best of luck with the situation. It's going to go great. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. If you chose your pile intuitively, then your crystal is the beautiful red Jasper. And you were drawn to this deck using the Sun card that you were shown at the very beginning of the reading. So welcome to your reading, guys. If you chose your pile using your zodiac signs, then the signs for this reading are Gemini, Aquarius, and Aries. Welcome. If these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about it. Do note that these are energies that are meant to be present in your readings, just like every card that we get. Okay, so, looks like these are your 2 cards. And finally, let's pull out your tea leaves. 1, 2, 3, and 4, exactly. All right, so I believe this is your significator card. Let's see what it is. Wow, you have the diviner with divine timing and the keyword evaluation. Can't wait to see what this is. But look at this hand holding a seed. It does feel to me that it's divine timing for something to happen for you. Especially that the synchronicity of my hand holding the card and the hand holding the seed, I feel like it's delivering to you the message that something is starting off, or something's energy starting to generate and show you result or something. Let's find out more. I feel like this is the card, so maybe right now, maybe this will show us the time, since it says divine timing. Wonder what this is. January. Okay, really cool. All right. So January as an energy could either be in January, literally, or it means to follow the number 1, beginning of the year, obviously, of course. But the first of the next month also could be in 1 month, in 1 week. So follow the ones. And I feel like whenever you see, because 11/11 popped up in my mind, whenever you see 11/11, maybe it's on the 11th of November. Follow the number ones is, I believe, what it's saying. Okay, you also, whoa, this is definitely big energy here. Something beyond the veil is being shown to you in today's reading. Beyond its time, like before it happens. So you have the beyond, esoterica, and subconscious. Okay. You have shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay. We can take a tea leaf here. Needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. That's what I'm telling you guys. Wow. So a huge wish that you have seems to be, it's starting to happen, just like the roots of a plant. And I believe with the ones, January, next month, the first of a month, you're going to start seeing it happen for you. So as we're speaking, the wish is becoming true for you. You have bowl, plenty of material things. It's interesting how plenty of material things is coming with take care of material loss. This really now tells me, yes, of course, always be careful with your finances. No doubt about that. But I feel if you have been worried about finances, or maybe you're going through a pinch or something, do know that there is a lot of wealth also coming in for you, my dear pile number 4. Your reading is so favorable. It's unbelievable. So you have the sun in Scorpio with endurance. I feel like this is saying that if you're worried about wealth or money, this is the energy that will prevail, that you having money. You have the sun in Taurus with acquisition. I mean, your readings can't be saying it enough. You will be acquiring a lot of material wealth. Okay, it looks so good, my dear pile number 4. Your reading is so good. You're meant to know in this reading many things before it's due time. So let's find out. But in all cases, as you're watching the reading right now, it is energetically happening for you. Your wish or wishes are coming true. Final 2 cards that I'm noticing. Oh, I also feel this one, so I'm going to take it. Right. So let's see what you have. 5 of Wands. And look at that, so many. This is the Minoan text here on this card, meaning so many. To me, this is meaning so many, so much wealth is coming to you. Okay, so 5 of Wands could be talking about the struggle that you could be going through in terms of money or something at the moment, or some difficulties of things you have to pay off or something. And you're getting so much more. You have the Knight of Cups. Look at that. The Minoan text says inscribed, decoded with symbols. I'm really seeing that the message you're meant to see are the symbolism and the numbers and the messages that you have been getting these days about something. You have the 2 of Pentacles. Look, you're going to go through a loss of something, but instead get something much better. This idea, you won't believe me if you've watched, is very redundant in today's piles. I was so surprised to see it's not in the exact way. Each one was absolutely different than the other. One pile was like going through a challenge that's going to come into something amazing. In yours, I don't remember the others, but I remember the similarities. Here is like there's a swap, because the horns for the Minoans were very sacred, and you can see one falling off the shrine and one being replaced. And I remember reading that, and it stood out to me as I was reading the guidebook for this deck. So yeah, something is falling off and it's being replaced with something so much better for you. All right. You have the Fool card, yeah, a new beginning is happening for you because something is falling off. You have the Star card. Wow, look, talk about your dreams coming true. Okay. You have the Queen of Pentacles. What you're winning is going to be above everything else. So this could be like someone coming in like for example, tax collection. They tell you there's some imbalance that's happening. I think you need to pay off an amount, and you're like, oh no, but why? And you feel like you're not ready to pay it off. But at the same time, with the imbalance here, they also owe you. I know this is crazy, but I'm just trying to find an example to help you understand the energy. At the same time, you're getting money maybe from somewhere else. So overall, the losses are tiny and the wins are like over the roof. The Minotaur with the devil, binding ties. You're breaking ties with something or someone in regard to the situation. You're no longer stuck to something that's falling off, and you're getting definitely something better as a replacement. And the Three of Swords. Not assembled, not put together. Yeah, to be honest with you, the Three of Swords here shows me that something is breaking off. You're breaking off from something and starting anew. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll keep it to the side and see what the last 4 cards are. Right, so I am seeing your guidance in regard to this situation. Don't be afraid to break things off, because the Three of Swords deals with pain or sadness. So don't be afraid to drop things off. You know, don't deal with things at this moment sentimentally, because you're losing it for a reason. It's a way where the universe is presenting you with exactly what you've wished for. And so this is why you have the Devil card in specific, because the Devil card deals with illusions. And so don't bind yourself with something unnecessarily just because it has some emotional meaning to you. Like maybe, oh, I've worked with this person for a long time, or oh, I have done this for a very long time. Oh, but I've built some emotions with this thing in the past. Here, your guidance is let go of what's meant to fall, because what's coming is going to be your biggest win. And through this process of purification, let's call it, the universe is handing you exactly what you wish for. So if you trust in the unknown or in the tomorrow or what you're meant to receive, you'll not see this as a struggle, but rather a way for you to achieve exactly what you want. You know, it's a sort of energy where a mishap that happens turns to be gift in disguise. This situation is meant to empower you. Guys, if you pick another reading, the elements of the person fighting a lion, whether it comes in tarot or an oracle card, the energy of something falling or being cut off because there was a scissor here in one of the piles and something else coming as a result is crazy in today's reading. I mean, you will see it being drawn literally in nearly most of the piles, one way or the other. Maybe it's something as a collective energy where all of us, we're going to be dropping something and getting something much better. And we are all being advised to stand in our power. In your case, pile number 4, there is a lot of material wealth coming in for you. And along with that, there is a huge dream coming in for you. So it looks like you're really winning here, because the Queen of Pentacles is a queen that lives in the realm of her dreams. So here, it doesn't only look like it's material wealth, but it looks like you're achieving or receiving so many of the dreams that you wished for. It's all happening because of a move. So really, don't be disappointed by whatever happens, because it's kind of like a little push, uncomfortable push into the unknown, which will ultimately give you so much of what you have been wishing for. In this pile, I really feel like you're getting many wishes sincerely being granted to you. There's something interesting about your Fool card. Even, oh my God, I will say what's interesting, But in another pile, I told them the analogy of don't give me a fish, but teach me how to fish. So it's kind of like I think you have similar energy of the universe teaching you to do something rather than depending on others. Like it's empowering you. Also, what I wanted to say with the Minoan text meaning wild or untamed, I am seeing that you're being advised to go outside your comfort zone and do things that you're usually not used to doing. Perhaps you are someone who is like, you follow the rules well, you do what you're someone who usually does things right. You're not used to that wild energy. I feel that the universe, of course, do it mindfully, but I feel like the universe is pushing you a little bit, not to break any rule. Just a disclaimer. This is not in any way, shape, or form saying break rules. This is rather saying take a risk. Like maybe you're systematic within what's right, within what's moral, within what the laws, within everything that's right, just as you are. Just take a little bit of risk. Here is what the universe is saying. Like, for example, let's say you're someone who does their job so well. You're always on time. You finish your work in the best way possible. You're just like the star here. But let's say your way of being systematic would not make you otherwise think, hey, why don't I just take a look at another opportunity in the market? Maybe I can get myself something much better. And so that's what I mean by going a bit wild. I feel like the universe is telling you, just take a bolder step than what you usually take. Of course, as you take that bold step, make sure that you're doing it in a stable way, you plan it well and everything. But, do something outside of your comfort zone is what I'm seeing your message is here. This message is within that challenge that could happen. So it looks like this challenge, just so you're not worried, you're not alone here. I've done the 4 piles. It looks like it's a general thing for all of us. It seems like there's a little bit of a challenge that is given to us by the universe because it will help us in one thing or the other in our areas. For you, it's helping you with a dream and with prosperity. And so once this challenge happens, stay strong and start thinking a little bit outside the box. And the reason I noticed box is because this deck was squared, and I loved it because it really portrayed the ancient feel to this deck. But to be honest, whenever I held it, it used to hurt me, so that's why I rounded it. But my point being is, think outside the box and do something that you are not really used to doing, because going out of your comfort zone will be giving you so much than you can imagine. It's like the universe is almost giving you this challenge to push you to go out of the box and not bind yourself to an old energy that is not supposed to be there anymore, and for you to receive what you deserve. My dear pile number 4, it looks to me like you deserve so much than what you currently are allowing for yourself. Okay, so you also have 4 more cards. Let's check out and see what they are. You have, wow, look at that, the 9 of Pentacles. Your dream is coming true. This is the 3rd card that talks about wish fulfillment. How awesome is that? Okay. You have the 5 of Wands. No, these are not swords. I know you guys have asked. But in this deck, the daggers are the wands and the labrises are the swords. So this is the 5. This is the 5 of Wands. I sometimes do this. This is the 5 of Swords, guys. It's not the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Swords is more about bullying energy. So call it challenge. To be specific here, it's the challenge is some bullying energy, like someone changing something or someone doing something unfair to you. It's inviting you to think outside the box. So overall, the Five of Wands is here. The reading is the same. Dream coming from a struggle. Dream coming from a struggle. Okay, you have the Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Remember when I told you? Page of Pentacles, the Minoan text here is well prepared and ready. Exactly. Take a challenge and be well prepared and ready as you take it. Take a risk, sorry. And be well prepared as you take it. Yeah, makes sense with the Page of Pentacles. And finally, you have the Nine of Wands. See, Nine of Wands is, despite the challenges, standing up, being strong, being confident, and moving forward with strength. And look at that. The Minoan text says a support, which means that as long as you are well prepared and ready, be sure that you will be fully supported by the universe and your guides to make this a great success. Because overall, this is happening for you to receive something. You see the hands? For you to receive your acquisitions, what you're meant to receive. It's like a gentle push outside your comfort zone so you can finally take something that is right in front of you that you're meant to take. And my dear pile number 4, this was your reading. This is the message that is meant to reach you right now. The roots are starting to happen and you're starting to receive not just one wish, maybe even 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 major wishes in your life. And you're being, I think the universe probably gave you signs to go out your comfort zone. Maybe you didn't. So now it's pushing you. And you'll be receiving so much. What I can clearly see as part of your blessings is a lot of material things and material acquisitions. Perhaps that's one of your wishes. I also see strength of character or physicality, another wish. These could be extra things than the 3 wishes that you're getting. It is all up to what you have been wishing for, my dear pile number 4. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. I'm loving this energy for you. May you always be blessed and prosperous. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. It truly is a mind-shifting book. It will change the way you think about being self-disciplined forever, where it shows you not only how to do it simply, but also how to enjoy this process. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 4, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading.